Hello and welcome back to another game of Dota 2. You're watching StarLadder Star Series Day 21 of 30. And we are in game 2 of 4. We're seeing Power Rangers up against OSG Gaming. For this match, I am not alone. I am once again joined by Drage. Welcome back.
Radiant team pick.
You have to unmute yourself if you want to talk. Looks like he is not here. So, oh, I see your microphone lighting up.
Hello.
Oh, there you are. Hello.
That's weird. I said hello and thank you, Shiver.
Okay.
And every time you say I am not alone, I'm thinking about that song, You Are Not Alone. Sorry, I just had to say that. Let's get going.
I am here
10
with
seconds
you.
remaining.
We can start that way. Like I am saying, like I'm not alone, and I'll sing it, and
5
you'll
seconds
come in
remaining.
saying yeah. That's a really good one.
Yeah,
I
next
will-
year.
The
Reserve time.
Definitely
next
next year.
game, I'm expecting singing to come from you.
Okay.
Okay, cool. So yeah, Power Rangers versus OSG Gaming. Now, in terms of names, not the most exciting game, but OSG Gaming is the team that was able to beat Alliance earlier this season with the Huskar. So they definitely got some tricks up their sleeve. And Power Rangers, they've been a bit shaky in the last couple of games that we've seen from them. So far, Power Rangers, though, are the more stronger team, at least on paper here. Power Rangers sitting on 12 games played, 8 games won, 4 games lost. So they are sitting on 24 points, and even though their chances of going to Kiev are not real high and actually kind of low, they still have a chance, which is more than you can say from OSG Gaming, because OSG Gaming, they've got 11 games played, 4 games won, 7 games lost, so they're just not doing all too hot at all. Because, I mean, they've got 2 wins in total that they didn't get for free, and one of those was up against Alliance, which is great. But other than that one, which was a bit of a surprise Huskar pick, they still have to find their stride. So it's going to be a difficult game for them. Power Rangers, though, as said, they have their ups and downs, and of course for OSG Gaming, they're going to hope that Power Rangers is in there down at the
5
moment.
seconds remaining.
Yeah, I guess so. I'm a little bit concerned about these bans, or surprised at least. Lena Leshrek?
Radiant team
Lena
pick.
Leshrek? What? That's surprising bands, I agree. It's
Yeah, isn't
interesting.
it? Thank you. Thank you.
Yes.
If it was 6.48B, I wouldn't be surprised at all. But this is not 6.48B in Dota 1, right?
Nope. Nope.
Okay.
Last time I checked, it was not. I have to say, I'm quite surprised as well. Of course, I mean, those are 2 disables that you can
seconds
land
remaining.
after the Frostbite of the Crystal Maiden, and perhaps they've seen OSG Gaming play that before. But it's still, it's very surprising to see. I mean, the other bands, not that surprising. The Slark, the Pugna, the Alchemist, as well as the Clockwork. But Elder Titan, anyone? Where is he? Ignored.
That's true, actually. I didn't even think about that. This is a weird game.
This is an awkward
Already.
game. It's
10 seconds remaining.
yeah. Well, there
Well,
is,
this is
there
kinda
is
what I-
typical
what I-
combination.
Radiant
Mirana,
team.
Shadow Demon. That's at least something.
Yeah. But this is kind of what I expect Dota to become the day when the game is completely balanced. The bans will look completely different for every game because you know what the enemies are good at playing, not what hero which is better. So it's cool. Maybe
There's
we can think
always
about it like
gonna
that.
be some better heroes, though. I mean, there's always there.
10
I mean, I don't
seconds
think that's ever
remaining.
gonna be as wide of a hero pool that people are gonna use, because
5
there's always gonna
seconds
be one
remaining.
kind of way of playing in favor, and it's just, of course, it's constantly transitioning,
Reserve
but
time.
it's like a rolling stone. Oh my god, Dota is a rolling stone. Yep, I did it.
Yeah, you really did. So you think balancing Dota is an
It's-
utopia?
No, balancing Dota. Imagine a ball, and you put like a cardboard, or no, just a wooden plank on it. I don't know if it's actually called a plank. I think it is. You know, just something flat. It can never be like it's not really like if you're putting stuff on top of it, you always have to balance it out. So, and it's always gonna have a slightly tilting towards one direction, and I mean that's gonna be the way, and it's good because otherwise, if it's at some point all even, I mean that's not possible
team
because we have to have that new things have to constantly come out. With all the patches that come out, everything will be shifted into a slightly different direction, which is slightly going to alter the game until people have found their way of playing. Like, yeah, it's. I don't think it's ever possible to see as wide a variety of bans as you're suggesting.
Do you know this picture you can find on the internet? Oh my god,
10
dude, you're so
seconds
deep.
remaining.
I can't see you anymore.
Nope.
I was thinking about that picture right
5
now.
seconds
I think you can.
Okay.
No, but really, what you're saying is of course
Reserve
right. But
time.
still, we're in this situation where people just adapt to other playstyles instead of finding their own.
Yeah.
And I think Lina should be a valid ban in the utopia of the balanced Dota in the future philosophy. Well,
yeah, it's all dependent. Like, ideally, it should all be depending on the heroes of the other team and, you know, the way that you know how they play.
Yeah.
Ideally. And perhaps that's the reason why Power Rangers banned it out here, because they know that maybe Sunlight or StarLadder is only playing Leshrac or Lina or something like that.
Yeah, maybe. I don't know. Slander. Outworld Devour, fourth pick.
Team ban.
Yeah.
Yeah, Power Rangers, I mean, they have a pretty solid lineup. I'm hoping that this is going to turn into an aggressive trial lane of Mirana, Visage, and Shadow Demon, put OD mid, and still have something like a Lynx maybe on the safe lane, or at least something that can still have some extra carry
10
potential,
seconds
because
remaining.
overall, a Mirana is not the kind of carry I want to
5
see up
seconds
against a
remaining.
Lifestealer or a Bristleback, because she'll die. I like OSG Gaming's hero too, though, because indeed, Lifestealer, he's got a built-in counter towards the OD, of course, the BKB, that is, as in the Rage. Puck is not a strong hero up against the OD, though. And I'm kind of surprised that OSG Gaming secured themselves a Puck so early without knowing what Power Rangers was gonna be putting up against it, or at least maybe banning out the OD before.
Yeah, that's a bad line. Maybe they're expecting to go with mid Lifestealer. But I think, Shiver, you're giving Mirana a lot of hate as a carry.
No, no,
You
no,
don't
no.
really like her?
I love Mirana, I really do, but I like her most if she
Dire
is
team ban.
the ganker, if she's active on the map, if she's the
Radiant
offlane or the
team
solo
pick.
mid. I mean, I did see the game where Burning was playing Mirana and she was an utter glass cannon. Like, she was, and I mean, that was actually the most cannon in that you can think of. She had everything, but she died so fast. And that's going to be always her issue, because either she has the damage or she has the survivability. And if she has the survivability, then she's not going to be as hard of a carry. While normally you want to have a carry with already
10
some kind of
seconds remaining.
insurance built in. I mean, Luna might not be the hardest carry, but because of her
5
bouncing
seconds
blades,
remaining.
you're allowed to build a bit more defensive. While Mirana, she only can right click, so you need to build her aggressive. It's
Reserve time.
I don't see it as, at least not if you're thinking you're gonna be countering or you're gonna be able to carry with her late in the game.
I think most people play her wrong. You should be more active, like you said, and still be the carry. But it's not so easy, and I of course understand what you mean.
Yeah, it's I mean, it's personal
Dire team
preference.
pick.
Don't get me wrong. It's just that. Maybe I'm just because she's just such a playmaker. She can be such a playmaker, and as a carry, she's just not that much of a playmaker, and that's the kind of the shame that I feel if there's a Mirana played as a carry.
But this OSG strat here, they have a lot of nukes, and they are really powerful, both early game and late game. I really like this draft. I would rather play in the OSG draft here. What about you?
Yeah, I like that a lot as well. I mean, there is a Lich which is a bit more defensive, but it's a bit less static compared to Power Rangers lineup. They do pick up a Queen of Pain, so the staticness is kind of taken out of the play of the heroes of Power Rangers, and looks like we are gonna see a safe lane OD and then an aggressive trial lane coming off from the run, or at least that's what I'm hoping is gonna be the case. But OSG Gaming, they've got the lifesteal, they've got the Perseback, they've got the power to run at people, they've got the power to slow them down, to hold them back with the Dream Coil. I like their lineup a lot, and if they can get their feet off the ground and start flying, then well, there's nothing that they can do, that Power Rangers can do to stop it.
10
As we do
seconds
have
remaining.
A remake?
need one more remake. Yes, we do have a remake
5
coming out
seconds
for
remaining.
these teams, so we'll have ourselves a quick remake, and Power Rangers vs OSG Gaming will be after that. But yeah, I mean, I'm thinking I'm liking this lineup of OSG Gaming. I think they have a good shot, even though they are, of course, the underdogs in this game. Oh, by the way, I'm joining channel 3. Boom! Stolen. This
Good
is our
job.
channel.
So Cheever, if you were a hero in Dota 2, which hero do you think you are?
Well, in terms of abilities.
Both.
Well, I would look most like Lina or Crystal Maiden, although I don't have the boobs of Lina, nor do I have the hair of Crystal Maiden. Yeah, I think that would be my answer.
So your hero is...
What?
You have to choose one. You can't just make up 3 heroes. You have to choose one.
Oh, female heroes! Well, I would like I would pick Crystal
Okay.
Maiden for the hair color, I guess. Most...
So you're a cold type?
No, you said it by looks.
No, by both, I said.
Yeah, but there's like then there's 2 different answers, right? Because most of all, like
Okay,
in terms
fine,
of
fair enough, fair enough. By looks, you're Crystal Maiden, so by abilities, you are...
I would be either a Venomancer or Queen of Pain.
Okay, that's
Because
good. That's
normally,
really good.
like, I'm more of the harassing kind of person, as in terms of if I'm in a fight with someone, that person might not know that yet until later on. So I'm starting with a bit harassment, and poison, comes to mind, and then you won't know it until it's too late. So until I'm already having enough harassment done to you that you're lost, or that I'm gonna blow you up with a sonic wave. Either one of those 2. I think that would be best. Yes.
You're already under someone's skin, but they don't know it really.
Exactly.
Okay, fair enough.
Yeah, I've thought about that. Well, only just now, but it sounds really like I thought about it, didn't it?
Crystal Maiden.
Yeah, it did, actually. Definitely.
So who are you?
By looks, Ogre Mage.
He doesn't have a beard. What are you talking about?
No, I think I'm Axe by the looks, actually.
Okay, fair enough.
He has a beard. He has a beard.
Does. In some skins he
But I'm
doesn't.
definitely Ogre Mage by the other things. I mean, I'm fat and intelligent, and I'm actually kind of fast, but I need to, put it on first. I can run really fast, and I can hit really fast, because I trained Thai boxing, so yeah. Definitely Ogre Mage.
Okay, I like it. It makes sense.
Thank you.
It makes sense. You thought about that one. You had an answer ready.
No, I thought about it when you were thinking about it.
Okay, fair enough. Well, let's take a look at who is playing what, as we do have the game underway. And I do like the Marana skin that Moon is carrying, at least the mount. This is a favorite mount. It is Morkant. Morkant is a good cat, and he is the prettiest one of them all. He'll play, like Moon will play the Marana. It fits. Priestess of the Moon. Yes. J4 will play the Shadow Demon, and also on that aggressive trial is FNG. Playing the Visage, that means that in the middle lane we have got ZXC. They actually swapped because Queen of Pain was first picked up by ZXC. But, or at least before the remake went anyways. But now we'll play the OD in the middle lane. That means Queen of Pain is on the safe lane for Cheshire Cat, who already placed a nice ward so that he knows what he's up against on this top lane. I like the lanes coming out from Power Rangers, and look at their positioning on the bottom lane. That's just screaming for maybe first blood.
Yeah, definitely. Definitely. And it seems like OSG is doing a double lane bottom with Big Num on the Lifestealer. An Android DP Faker on the Crystal Maiden. I guess that's a stand-in. Puck is played by StarLadder in the middle. And I'm missing someone. Yeah, the Bristleback, of course, by Inquisitor. I've never seen that nick before. I should have. And the stand-in KAHT
Cat.
on Lich.
Cat.
Cat. That's I can say cat. That works.
Yep.
It's going top.
I have to say, I know Cat from previous season, or the season before that, where he was playing solo mid-IO and was able to just win that lane. It was amazing. It was so enjoyable to watch, but it's been a while since I've seen him done that. FNG picks up a haste rune, flies past StarLadder just on his way to top, places some wards while he's at it, and I'm expecting him to go back bottom. They weren't able to make their gank kind of happening, so nobody came to check out if there was anybody on the lane. Nobody came to try and ward, which might be the reason why they were there. But we do still have that aggressive tri-lane, which, I mean, it's an arrow into the, or disruption into arrow. There is, of course, a rage picked up by Big Num, so he should always be able to rage after the disruption comes off, before the arrow hits.
Yeah, definitely. And maybe that's why I don't know, Visage is kind of roaming around. He's gonna go back middle? No, he's just warding, sorry. But yeah, Rage is definitely a good counter to that combination, of course. But he's taking a lot of harass damage down here, Life Stealer.
Yeah, looks like J4 really wants to get that Crystal Maiden disrupted, but it's not like nice jukes coming out from Android. To be honest, that was the reason why they weren't able to get her. And of course, Crystal Maiden does not have a rage, duh. And if she gets arrowed, there's nothing Lifestealer can do to try and help her out. Even the open wounds is not there, which he might be able to use to help out. But if Crystal Maiden gets disrupted and Moon is in line of sight, or at least doesn't have any things that would block his arrow, well, that's gonna be a Crystal Maiden dead, because there's just too much nukes coming out of Power Rangers if that happens. Though I'm talking about nukes, and I know that FNG is not getting any experience at the moment, so perhaps I should first let him get level 6 and then try and make something happen. Level 2, not level 6, wow. They would have to wait a long time.
Yeah, that's a long time. I don't like these lines so much for OSG. As you said, they're... Oh, look at bottom.
Yeah, the arrow will miss though. Bad timing. They do force out the rage, which is something at least. And Big Num will still get harassed a bit. He won't go down though. The Soul Catcher came actually out on a melee creep, so it could be better. But the idea is there. I mean, they showed what they could do. I guess they showed that it's on, that it's business, that they mean business, and perhaps now OSG will be a bit more careful. And with that, of course, get less farm and give Moon more farm. That might be something.
Yeah, now I think you're right about Pierre having good lanes. I think their lanes are much better. I mean, even if Bristol and Leash, of course, will dominate the Queen of Pain, they can't really kill her and they can't really put her in danger. And she's gonna level, not freely, but good up here.
Yeah, I think so too. And she's getting, or Queen of Pain is getting 13 to 3 last hits. Inquisitor sitting on 14 to 0. So even with the knives coming out from that Lich, she is still keeping up on last hit. She will be forced to blink away. And actually, Inquisitor, they catch up with her. She's gonna TP out. And that's something that you can always do up against this lineup. They don't have an interrupt until Cat reaches level 6. And she just teleported to the tier 1, by the way, making sure that she won't miss too much experience.
Well, they can do that instantly again if they want to.
Yeah.
As long as Bristol has mana, so.
I like what J4 is doing here. Because they're trying to get the experience that Crystal Maiden is gonna get for oh, and she just used Frostbite. Hello. Welcome to the party. And they get the last hit for, the Crystal Maiden still got the last hit for the thing, but that's still gonna be a kill. First blood on the board, J4 and FNG making it happen with a Soul Catcher and Crystal Maiden just completely on her own in the jungle. That's why little girls shouldn't go to the forest on their own.
What?
What?
Why did you say that? That was
I don't
weird.
know. But it's like little girls shouldn't be going into the forest on their own, right? It's just scary.
But she's
There's
a big
monsters.
girl.
Compared to the rest of the heroes, she's actually quite small.
You mean the actual size?
Yeah, right?
So you can go to the forest then?
Yes, obviously.
Oh, fair enough.
CXC so far sitting on 24 to 9 up against Slanders 10 to 1. So of course we knew that OD was gonna get ahead here in this middle lane, but this is actually by such a substantial amount that, I mean, I guess Slander is happy that he's still getting experience, but that's the only thing that he's getting here.
Yeah, and he's behind in that too as well. I don't like this lane so much, and the problem now is that Bristol can't really change any lanes, or Leish can't, because the Quap he's almost level 6, Shiver.
Oh, yep, and he's gonna get a kill here as well as he blinks and screams. Boom! There we have it. He's still gonna get harassed, but this block is on. Perhaps it's gonna be enough. More quills are gonna come on. One more quill. We should be getting the kill. There's no soul assumption, no mana, but the block, it looks to be enough. Cheshire Cat, he lives. Inquisitor will live as well, but that was just so close. Could have been so nice for the Bristleback, but in the end, nope, doesn't happen. 2 kills now going the way of Power Rangers. Well, OSG, no kills on the board for them just yet.
Yeah, and I think the biggest thing is that Nike's or Life Stealer has 7 creep kills. 7 creep kills. That's almost 1 per minute.
Yeah. Oh, the Dream Code comes out. They want to get the OD, but in comes the Sanities and Calypso, and J4 from the side picks up the Crystal Main. OD still dies, but it looks like that was the only one. In comes Cheshire Cat. The harassment in the zone for Slanders looks to be still a kill. Oh, actually, That actually helps Puck out that disruption, J4, otherwise he would have probably died, but that was a bit of a shame. Will he still die, actually? He's not gonna die. That disruption
really
saved his
bad.
life.
Yeah, why did he do that?
I don't know, it
Radiant's
was a bit
bottom
awkward.
tower is under
Ooh,
attack.
FNG. Oh, he's safe, never mind. But yeah, that
Yeah.
was, like,
Yeah.
shouldn't have done that.
You're saying F and G?
FNG.
Oh, okay. Oh, yeah, sorry.
Ooh, Moonlight Shadow is gonna keep him safe, but that's the... Oh, actually, Center Ward goes down. There is still Frostbite in 3 seconds. Moon might actually die here.
Oh.
One Frostbite, they Center Ward. Nah, they can't catch him anymore. In the meantime, Bristleback goes down on the top lane. Almost taking down a double kill for the Bristleback himself, but the double damage on the Queen of Pain and the nuke coming out from the Visage was enough to take him down before he could take them down.
Yeah, I watched top. I didn't see what happened, but I think this Bristleback needs to have a magic stick. I don't think he needs to. He has to get a magic stick. In that way, he can deal with those situations and maybe kill them both next time.
Yeah, it was pretty close, to be honest. I mean, he's been pretty close to killing off the Queen of Pain a few times right now. The Queen of Pain, she's now sitting on 2-0. She's level 7, and if we look at the levels, that is indeed the highest level in the game, together with the ZXC and StarLadder still. But StarLadder doesn't have any farm to back it up. ZXC is still going to be, of course, farming for a bit. He just needs a bit more. And with the Queen of Pain ready for action, well, I would be quite worried if I was OSG, because the only thing they have to try and do something about that is an underfarmed Puck, or a Bristleback that is level 5, or a Lifestealer that is, as you said, just not getting any farm here on this bottom lane.
Yeah, I'm surprised they don't switch something up here.
Yeah. Well, we're gonna see if Cheshire can get himself another kill. In comes the Shadow Strike, just harassment. There is a Lich around as well, so he has to be careful, especially since that Lich is now level 6.
Yeah, and Lifesteal is almost dying to solo.
Oh, he's gonna die still. Hello.
Oh,
One more hit.
he is dead.
Boom. J4, the right position at the right time. In the meantime, in the middle lane, we have ZXC maybe in some trouble. Does Crystal Maiden have a Frostbite? Yes, she does. That's gonna be a kill. Nicely done. Crystal Maiden in the end with the last hit. In the meantime, Queen of Pain comes in, thinks she can get herself a kill, and she might actually be right. One more hit for the Queen of Pain, for the Crystal Maiden would do the trick. Yep, and that's gonna be a kill. J4 coming in as well, still getting silenced, so no disruption for StarLadder, but in the end, at least they get a return kill there on the Crystal Maiden, and Cheshire Cat, well, he'll be happy to take the experience in the middle lane while ZXC is dead.
Yeah, and at the same time, Visage died top to Inquisitor. Not a big kill, but still good for the Bristleback to get some
Yeah.
XP. He still needs to get this magic stick. Come on.
Nope.
No.
Teleport's cruel. They wouldn't have enough gold anyways. He's going for a Vanguard, by the looks of it, which is a good item for him. He is kind of slow with it though, of course, because he died and doesn't have as much farm as he probably would have wanted. On the other side though, he is still the highest farmed hero on the map on the side of OSG Gaming, which says more about the Lifestealer than it does about the Bristleback, because this Lifestealer is actually below Visage in terms of farm.
Yeah, this is looking really bad for him. And what about sending Lich down there? I mean, this Inquisitor... I can't say that name, Shiver. Help me once. Inquisitor.
Cut. Oh, Cut. Oh, Inquisitor. Inquisitor or Cat?
Yeah. Inquisitor. I think Cat should go bottom and help them out.
I agree. I agree. Just pull the lane back, give Lifestealer some space. I mean, there is a ward standing right next to the river there on the top on bottom lane, but it's not enough. He needs to know where people are. Looks like we might have ourselves Queen of Pain jumping in a bunch of heroes. I'm not sure if she knows that she would be jumping into 3. The smoke on Crystal Maiden has just worn off. It is daytime, so she should be visible. And actually, in comes the Dream Cold. They're going for ZXC, but the Queen of Pain should be here as well. Astral Imprisonment will delay the fight. Sonic Wave on 2 Scream as well. The silence is still there, but it doesn't matter. Sanity's Eclipse and StarLadder. That's a double kill for ZXC. Oh my god, that's the worst scenario for OSG Gaming. In the meantime, Visage at least gets picked up on the top lane. Again, Inquisitor with the damage. He is going to be in some trouble though, or is he? Teleport out should be keeping him safe enough. There was already the Demonic Purge used, but I mean, that double kill middle, that's just something that you don't want to give away to the OD that now also has a Hand of Midas.
No, really not. And it was a little bit unlucky. I think if Queen of Pain would have initiated, that would have looked different. So that was one of those situations where it was better to counter-initiate than to initiate, I think.
Yeah.
And Queen of Pain waited for the right moment, so she did a good job.
That was perfect. I mean, that was, yeah, Queen of Pain right moment, the Astral Imprisonment, of course, buying for some time, and The only thing that Puck could do was silence, but then again, he didn't catch the OD with that silence, so that hammer got dropped. And it hurt. It hurt like hell. We have J4 sitting again on the top lane. He's kind of low on mana. I'm kind of surprised he's not trying to get something more for himself. It's very noble, don't get me wrong, but... oh, there we go. He brought himself a clarity.
Bottom!
Oh, Moon! Nice kill! Whoa, that was pretty close.
That was really nice played. Wow, I like that so much. Was that a bait?
No, I don't think so. I think it was just Big Num being ready for it, and with an infest in the Puck. Yeah, and the infest damage to then kill off the Miranda. That was, I didn't see the start of the engagement, but...
No, it's really nice because the Mirana has been almost killing this lifestealer for a while, and this time she decided to jump into the tower, and I mean it was just one half hit left, and then he, what is it called? Infested to the Puck, and they changed it over. Well, the game is not looking that bad for OSG. Maybe you could have been worried, but before this that Pierre would really outplay them, but
yeah.
Still they are in this game.
They are for sure. Cheshire Cat has kind of gone back to farming because, I mean, even though he had a nice level advantage...
Arrow!
What? Oh.
Arrow bottom.
That's gonna be face shift. Yeah, you're still dead. There's Arrow.
You have
Yeah, Moon is playing really good actually. He is really far out, which is should be with this Mirana, and he's making the life hard for life stealer. No pun intended.
Normally around this stage of the game you'd see some more space allowed for a life stealer or for any carry that's got shut down early on if the tower has dropped. But yeah, Moon is hanging around here on this bottom lane, continuing to give Big Num grief. In the meantime, his team has decided to go top. Apparently there was a bit of a skirmish, but nobody actually died. At least Queen of Pain wasn't looking very low, but she has a regen rune, so she's gonna be fine. And looks like we're gonna see ourselves a fight. Sonic Wave! Is the Vanguard gonna be enough? Soul Submersion comes in, one more hit, boom, you're dead. Lich Ultimate is still gonna fly around. Nice blink away. Cheshire Cat should be safe because of that, but Cat, Soul Assumption, that's another kill going away. Power Rangers, 2 dead here on the top lane. Crystal Maiden still around, but can't do anything. And Cheshire Cat, he's actually, whew. If Crystal Maiden was still there, then she would have been dead, but Cheshire Cat doesn't get lucky. 4-0 to 3 for him.
Yeah, we had a lot of good Queen of Pains today. Or at least 2 of them.
I played Queen of Pain today. 3 of them. Boom!
Did you own?
Yeah, I made it to Razor, so yes, I won the game. I did the A to Z challenge. I'm at Razor right now. I lost the Razor game. It's a shame.
Are you always playing solo?
I played with Capitalist a bit today. But often solo.
Is he pro?
No, he's also caster. A caster for Join Dota at the moment.
I know, I was asking if he's good.
Oh! Well, he's better than me. I don't know how much better, because I don't know, like... and he doesn't know his rating yet either, so... Don't know.
I refuse you!
It's difficult to judge, even though I lost more games than I won with him. But that's because I get put in a different MMR rating because of it, but oh well. Or because he's bad, or because I'm bad. Happens. I like to blame things on teammate lately. I'm happy if it's not me that's the one that does things wrong.
That's the only reason you play Dota, because you can always say, I didn't do anything wrong, someone else did.
Yep. Looks like Power Rangers is ready to try and take Roshan soon. They've got the medallion up on FNG. And I think with that, they've got the damage to take down Roshan. The only thing they have to worry about is the one who tanks it, I guess. Maybe for that they are waiting for something. Not quite sure what though. Not quite sure what. In the meantime, we have got Cheshire Cat in a bit of a skirmish again. I think Visitor looks like no real victor came out of that. Though we do have OSG grouping up here top. Oh, Slander. J4, hello. Hello. Wow. I know it's nighttime, but I thought he would have better vision there. But 4 heroes of OSG, they are looking for some action. They're looking for a fight. And perhaps are looking to kill off the Queen of Pain for the first time this game.
Yeah, she needs to die. But then Puck needs to get in there. And he is so busy around middle still, I think. He hasn't really moved, has he? I think this is the problem with OD. You don't want to leave him farming either.
Yeah, with that
Maybe top
Midas.
something happen?
Well, they're looking for it, and it looks like Power Rangers is very well aware of that. They're just not able to find anything. There's, of course, a nice ward standing there. Oh, they find someone. Inquisitor, Moonlight Shadow comes out. Inquisitor, because of his Vanguard, so tanky. Looks like he'll make it out. Lich Ultimate bouncing around brilliantly, but actually mostly bouncing around between illusions. Freezing Field will still pick up the Shadow Demon. It's a double kill for Cheshire Cat already, though. Queen of Pain is bursting people down as we have got Cat looking for the kill on the Visage, but will get picked up before he can. Triple kill for Cheshire Cat. And Moon actually coming in a bit too late to the party with a double damage rune, but they should at least be able to take the tower off the back of this one. Oh my god, I can't believe that Visage actually lived. And I think that Shadow Demon could have lived as well if he realized that he was actually standing in Freezing Field.
I don't know, this is a little bit weird because this Life is not going to be able to carry this game, and he is not TPing and Puck is not TPing. They need to go together. I think they're stronger together right now, but they're going to lose momentum eventually. Or maybe already.
Well, StarLadder is so close to his Blink Dagger. I can understand why he doesn't want to try and help out. I mean, he might lose too much gold, and he is so close. It must be so frustrating. I mean, we're 17 minutes in, and he doesn't have a Blink Dagger. That's just quite painful. And with the Blink Dagger, they might be able to go also involve the Lifestealer a bit more in fights, of course, with the Infest Bombs. I mean, he has got his armlet about ready, just needs a recipe. And when he has that, well, then I have good hope that he can make something happen. But until that happens, OSG, I don't know why they would try to look for a fight. Because they were definitely the ones to initiate that fight in the top lane. Perhaps they were not expecting so many of Power Rangers to be there.
Yeah, that could be it. But Lich was also really unlucky with the bounces there. Did you see the illusions from the...
Yeah. It started out so nice. I thought it could get a double kill, but then those illusions... It just jumped to the illusions. Why would it do that?
Yeah.
Oh, Life Stealer.
That's unfair.
In comes the teleport and the rage. Nothing they can do to stop that one. But they do stop him from farming. I mean, that's great. That alone is great. Queen of Pain still dies.
Finally!
What was she doing there by herself? I mean, you know, that's a puck rotating in. Queen of Pain dying. The Dream Coil was used. And of course, Bristleback got the kill in the end. But I mean, seriously, she is so aggressive. And that was the first time that she died. And that means that there's almost 1k gold extra on Inquisitor. Because he got 933 gold for that killing spree that she had.
Yeah. And he's gonna go for a chain... help me. Chainmail? No.
Blade Mail?
Blade Mail, yeah. Which is a really good item versus especially Queen of Pain and OD, because they deal so much AoE damage.
Yeah.
So I like it.
Yeah, I like it a lot as well, and it's already finished. So, I mean, OSG, they still have the highest farmed hero being that Bristleback, but he's going to be doing enough to hold the fights back. I mean, maybe they're not going to be able to win fights for a while, but Bristleback is at a position where he can be strong enough to at least make sure that Power Rangers cannot fight in. So that there will be time bought for that Life Stealer to get something. And actually, wow, StarLadder shows off his Blink Dagger right there. Moon leaps himself out, but yeah, this could be the start. This could be the start of the StarLadder and Big Knob party.
Yeah, sounds like a fun party.
Yeah, the Big Knob is not down with it though. Nope.
No.
That is ours.
Shadow Demon is kinda alone here.
Yeah, there's a ward of the high ground as well, so he knows that the Lifestealer is around there. And he also knows that there's a lot of people middle. They should be aware that they might need to fight soon, and actually he's gonna get help. Queen of Pain is there as well. They have the Orchid, so if they are... I was thinking they were gonna try and go for that, but they know that there's too many people around. Because with that Orchid, they can of course make sure that there's not gonna be a rage coming out from the Lifestealer. So that's gonna be fairly scary.
Yeah.
Oh my god, my cat just sits in the middle of the mini-map. That's not good. Cat. Yeah. Okay, sorry.
That's okay. I don't even know where my cat is, so...
Well, I'm kind of holding my cat back from leaning over to lean against the mini-map because the metal is warm. So, I don't know, hopefully he'll move soon.
Move out from your apartment?
No, he's gonna...
Or just...
He's gonna move and sit somewhere else soon when he feels that he's not welcome where he is.
I get that.
It looks like, I mean, I was thinking OSG was gonna go for a bit of a push in middle. I mean, they haven't taken out any outer towers just yet, right? And that's something that they can definitely use to get that extra core gold up. And they do now have Lifestealer infested with the armlet ready as well, so StarLadder, he's ready for action. StarLadder and Big Num. Army is here, armlet is on, and they just need to fight a target. Moon is not going to be a good target.
And they need to get the kill here.
He'll leap away. No, that's not gonna happen. They have to find a good target. Hope that more people come to defend the tier 1 middle.
They can kill Moon too.
Well, you can blink away, right? Or leap away.
Yeah, but not if he's silenced. Oh, he has a Manta, so he can...
Oh, J4, way better target. Moonlight Shadow might actually be enough, yeah! They don't see him!
God.
He is gonna be alive. In comes the OD. 70's Eclipse is already dropping. Visitor is still dropped despite his Blade Mail. Puck goes down as well. Double kill already for ZXC. His cut will get nuked down as well. And there is one hero left alive. It is the Armored Lifestealer. It is Big Num. It was Big Num. Triple kill for ZXC. Oh my god, GG. 21-minute game. Power Rangers. They just take... I mean, that was impressive fight in OSG. That was their Hail Mary, I guess. That was their chance. This was their prime time, and they didn't get it. So, I guess it's okay to call the GG then, but that was... Yeah, a bit scary.
Yeah, a little bit premature GG, I guess, but I think this Lifestealer gave up. He had a hard time in the lane as well.
Yeah.
So, but really, I have to say, Lish was so unlucky with the bounces this game. I just followed it in the last fight. It was only creeps.
It's just, yeah, that's a shame. I mean, they didn't even get that Shadow Demon that they jumped upon, right? They didn't bring detection because Moonlight Shadow apparently not a threat to them. It's kind of awkward, but it's still, yeah. Could have gone better, but then again, Power Rangers, they did prove to have a strong game. And with this game, actually, we started, of course, a bit later again. We now are back on schedule, because the next game should start in about, 3 minutes or so. The next game will be between Cupad Red Pandas and Flipside. And if you take a look at the scores real quick, you see that they are indeed the two bottom on the list of the teams that are actually still in StarLadder. So that will be an interesting game. Oh, wrong one. Interesting game to decide who's gonna be coming out ahead here. And yeah, we'll just jump ourselves into the game. Let's go.